Well, this week you have a chance to make a real change in somebody's life.
It is almost time once again for Stuff the Bus, and KGUN 9 is a proud sponsor, and they're proud to partner with some amazing organizations to make this happen.
That's right. Welcome to the show, Vice President of HSL Properties, Lisa Rosenfeld, Community Outreach Manager of Sun Tran, Luz Navarrete, and PR and Marketing Specialist of the Community Food Bank, Norma Cable. Thanks to all of you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, and we were talking just before the show, I can't believe it's another year of Stuff the Bus. And of course, Lisa, let's start with you. Why does HSL continue to be involved in this effort?
I mean, HSL is a Tucson-based company, and we have 10,000 apartment units, and we see the things that people struggle with every day. So I think we're in a unique position to get our other residents involved and really make a difference in the community.
Most people are giving when they're thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas and the holidays coming up, but why January specifically?
January is really when the food bank has a great need because it's depleted over the holidays. So we kind of like to think of it as restocking it to start the year off right.
Right, and you have to have these organizations coming together in this way. You know, KGUN as media, you have HSL, of course, sponsoring it, and then for logistics, you have Sun Tran. And of course, Sun Tran, it's so important that you guys are involved because you provide the bus that we're going to be stuffing. So, right, what does it mean for Sun Tran to be involved in this year after year?
Yeah, I mean, we love it. We've been doing it since 2001, and it's such an important thing for us to keep giving back to the community and keeping part of it. So it's so important for us, and our employees look forward to it, and we also think the community expects us to be there. Yeah. So we're always happy to meet those expectations.
Do we know how much has been collected so far?
So far, we've collected 230,000 pounds of food and $150,000 in cash.
Just incredible how the Tucson community has come out and really supported this. And Lisa, we were talking a little bit about what this year's goal is going to be. What is it?
This year our goal is 35,000 pounds.
Okay. How's that compared to last year?
Last year was just under 35,000 pounds. We want to hit that 35 this year.
And I think we will.
And how does that equate to how many families you can feed? How many people you can feed when we're talking about pounds of food? It's because I know that sometimes people say, well, if you give $1, we can stretch it this far, right? So how does that work exactly with you?
So the Community Food Bank, for every $2 that's donated, we can stretch that to be 7 meals because we do have bulk purchasing power because we don't pay retail prices. And so that is an excellent way to support the Community Food Bank. At the same time, we really support this kind of food drive where we are seeing solid donations and a lot of them of the exact foods that we are asking for. So important because it raises the awareness of hunger in the community. And that hunger is a huge problem. Arizona is the 5th worst state in the country for childhood hunger. And so we love the energy that HSL brings to it with the competition between the different properties that are owned. A lot of energy, a lot of organization, and then the providing of the bus is also so key to us because that's such a big target, fill a bus. And I believe that last year we actually filled 2 of them. So just a wonderful goal for the community to come together and see what we can do. And then we do love also the way that the public can just drop by and support this drive tomorrow all day.
Right, it's that repetition year after year that gets people coming back. And like you said, super easy for people to donate. It's not a big take on your time. You can just drive up, drop the food off, drop monetary donations off, which are super important too. So let's talk about some of those items that are important to donate.
Sure, absolutely. So we do have like a top 10 list of items that we really appreciate and really love to see these donations coming in. And that's things like peanut butter for that protein, canned tuna, canned chicken, pasta, rice, beans, canned tomato products, canned vegetables, canned fruits. All of those items are great. And for tomorrow, we would ask that you stay away from donating anything in glass, just because we are going to be stuffing that bus and it does get really full, and if a glass jar breaks, we can have problems. But other than that, we love to see healthy and nutritious donations, things that you would feed your family and your children, and that we know can serve our community.
And I think this is important for people to know right now that this is going on certain times of the day tomorrow, and put it on your calendar right now, or put a bag out and just do it right now, or at least remind yourself to do it tonight. And then get your kids involved, make it like a family effort, because then it makes it fun and they're understanding why there is a need at the same time.
Absolutely. It's never too early to talk to your children about the need in the community, and people who really don't know where that next meal is coming from, it's good for all of us to think about that.
Or that feeling of being hungry. It just breaks your heart that that's happening today, right now, as we're sitting here talking.
That's right.
Food insecurity, again, it's such a powerful word, and it's one that's very sobering too, and it happens in our community, and if we keep that in mind, then we can really help. And Lisa, let's end with you. We were talking a little bit about how the teams in the different departments get together. How are they feeling about doing it this year?
It's, you know, they're excited. We actually have kind of a, you know, fight over who gets to work, you know, at the food drive tomorrow. And then the properties actually compete. They collect food and compete on which property can raise the most food, which is great because we're getting our residents involved. And just want to let everybody know we did change the location this year.
Good.
We're going to be at the Dorado Golf Course on Speedway just east of Wilmot.
Excellent. Infectious environment out there. I should say, not environment, but what am I trying to say? Spirit. The spirit of where,
So a lot of spirit, a lot of energy out there. It's
That's
a fun day.
I'm speechless. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, and for all of your efforts and getting prepared for this. I know isn't easy. So Stuff the Bus taking place tomorrow again at Dorado Golf Course from 6 in the morning until 6 in the evening. So please come by and see us and bring those non-perishable food items or cash, all to benefit the Community Food Bank of Southern Arizona.